Yo guys, hello and welcome to part 1 of my F1 2022 career mode here. As you can see, we're just getting prepared for it, and this is definitely a new experience for me on YouTube. I would never normally do commentary, but I felt like it's time for a change this year. Yeah, bit of background, my name is Rory. I do go-karting. I am into sim racing, but not really the streaming aspect of it, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I'm just going to be doing MyTeam career mode just for a bit of fun, really. As you can see, we're just doing some of the settings here. Only going to be running anti-lock brakes, I believe, and putting the AI on 100. Unfortunately, with this video, most of the footage I got did unfortunately delete, so I've mainly got a highlights reel. I have got some moves from the end of the race I did, but to be honest, it's a bit of a shame I lost this race, but I'll definitely, for next time out in Jeddah, have all the right settings. So yeah, as you can see, we're just changing the claim rate. We're gonna put it on default for us, but increase it for the AI, because generally the player increases or is able to level up and get more upgrades on than the AI are, so it's just going to make it a bit harder for ourselves. And yeah, in terms of my team, it's called RJB Racing. Basically my initials, teammates Alan Prost, and going to be using a Renault engine because we're a front runner. We've gone for the front runner this time instead of other career modes that may have gone for teams towards newcomer. And yeah, we're going to see if Renault can get back to glory, really, and see if we can win the championship in the year. So yeah, just going through some calibrations and stuff. To be honest, this is most of the footage I got from setting up. And yeah, I'm going to be hopefully trying to bring more of this content to the channel, trying to get more into streaming, so let me know if this is something you want to see with the commentary. And yeah, just setting up my wheel, and yeah, hopefully going to be posting some content from iRacing and other games like that as well, not just F1, because the F1 game hasn't been as good this year. But yeah, anyway, moving into the race. So unfortunately we can record the whole race, but I've got a highlights reel that records. So yeah, we didn't have a great quali. We started P9, our teammate P3. We get a decent launch of the line, side by side with Ricardo into turn 1. Yeah, I normally don't get a great start, so I was really happy with that start. I swoop around the outside, get into P8, which is great. And actually we managed to get past Max and George across the rest of the lap. Yeah, as you can see, P6. For our teammate into P2, so he made a great start, Alan did. And yeah, using all the track on the final corner, and yeah, I think it skips now to lap 6, I believe. It's just coming over the line, and we annoyingly get dive bombed here by Verstappen, and this does lose us a bit of time to Hamilton ahead, so we can't really keep the DRS, so it's a bit of a shame. It means we are battling with Max, but we do, I think, let him go in laps to come, just because he was definitely quicker. And yeah, there was a safety car because both Magnussen and Alonso on lap 7 retired or had issues. And as you can see, George Russell dive bombs it. And unfortunately here, as we go side by side with Verstappen, I got on the power too early, and this game with the physics and the way it works with the traction, unfortunately means we spin. So we fall all the way down to, I believe, P15, P16. Wasn't great, but it is what it is. We immediately get up to P14. I was annoyed at this point. Lap 10 now, we've got up to P11. Our teammate's still P2, but with a big gap to the back, it would have been difficult. And we dive bomb on Ricardo. Really good move there. Unfortunately, we get stuck on his side pod a little bit. Wasn't great, but we get past him. we finish all the move into here. And yeah, this highlights reel doesn't show that there was another safety car, I think on lap 16. We stayed out, we should have pit. We had a really good pace on hards, but once we picked after the safety car, we were so far behind, but we recovered to P9. Wasn't ideal, but I mean, pace was really good. And here I've got some moves I made in these last kind of few laps. Made a good move on Albon here, dive bombed him. And cutting on to lap 26, we are behind Ocon, we dive bomb him into P13. At that point we were fastest lap. I think Leclerc beat it actually in the end. Tsunoda and Joe are fighting ahead, so hopefully we can look to capitalise here. Putting on the DRS, but we don't quite have the straight line speed of this Renault engine. It's definitely something we need to look into, but yeah, they fight a bit. Luckily they go side by side, and we were thinking here, hopefully we can try and get both of them. We follow Yuki through here, and we get DRS luckily, and we drive past both of them, which is really good for our race. And if we hadn't made this move, to be honest, I don't think points would have been on the card. So yeah, coming on to lap 29 now. We were looking trying to get to P8, trying to get to Ricciardo, but unfortunately we just ran out of time. We got past Bottas, but as you can see, we just didn't have enough time to get Ricciardo. Bit of a shame. I think definitely top 5 was there. I think Alan came 5th, so could have maybe had a top 5, but yeah. Win some, you lose some. Hopefully next time out in Jeddah we'll have a better performance, but yeah. Apologise that we couldn't have any footage of this race. I didn't realise PS4 recording times are only set to 15 minutes, and that meant I only got 15 minutes of me setting up like the MyTeam, so it wasn't really worth showing you that, to be honest. Leclerc wins, sorry. And actually really realistic to real life. I believe a 1-2 for Ferrari. Good for them in the championship. Not good for us, so we want to try and win the championship. As we see the podium celebration with Leclerc. Actually Max did get P2, so a 1-3 for Ferrari. Pretty similar to real life, but they got 1-2 in real life, obviously. Yeah, I mean, after this race it meant we were P3 in the constructors. Not bad for our debut, but definitely not where we want to be. But a long season ahead, 22 races I believe, full season, so plenty of time to catch up. But yeah, wasn't a great race for us, just it was a bit inconsistent, to be honest. Quality kind of put us back a bit, but yeah, as you can see, 22 seconds off the lead, so I reckon if we pitted under safety car we could have been at least P6, I reckon. Definitely we're quicker than the McLarens, maybe even our teammate, to be honest. Yeah, so wasn't great, but as a team we scored 12 points. Pretty good for our debut, to be honest, and puts us dead level with McLaren in the championship. And yeah, and ahead of Mercedes had a stinker actually, really, to be honest. Both the cars I think had issues or retired. So yeah, that was it really. A bit of a shame we couldn't show you more of the race and the action, but I'll definitely get it sorted out for next time in Jeddah. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This is a new experience for me, so let me know your thoughts, and yeah, peace.